Well, it's a beautiful morning, and we're at the Robert J. Owens Training Center. Of course, we're here with Matt Ross for today's garden, and we're talking some compost.
Oh yeah, this is one of our bulk piles of compost, and this is what makes everything green, everything tastier. This is your basis of vegetable production.
So this goes into the soil, this compost here. Do you mix it with topsoil?
Yeah, sometimes you can either mix it with topsoil or you can even
straight.
just use it straight in raised beds like what we do out here. That's more of the Will Bartholomew method. And the one thing you want to do is when you get bulk compost like this, you're actually looking for the fines. So all these older wooden pieces, some of the other stuff that's in here, I think we got a beer cap, a bunch of other fun stuff. You're going to kind of filter that out. You can kind of sift it out either by hand.
With a screen maybe?
Or you can actually use a screen. And we do a little bit of screening out here before we add it. You've got a little bit of leaf mold in there, but what you're looking for is that dark, black, rich humus particles. And that's the good stuff. That's going to be able to hold your fertilizers in place. It's going to actually act as a fertilizer. And if you really want to spice it up, add a little bit of worms in there, and that vermicompost or their castings are an even better soil amendment.
Really? So the waste from worms is good?
Oh, it's the best stuff in the world.
Now, where do you get this? I mean, where's this come from? What is it?
Now, there's a lot of different places you can get it. You can get it bagged, so you can buy a bagged product, or you can get it bulk. And there's a lot of outlets in the greater Toledo area that will actually sell you compost. And some communities, if you check with your community, actually have it as a free resource or an inexpensive resource for people that are using their yard waste, dropping it off at the municipality. They chip it up, age it, and you want the stuff that looks dark, rich, and black.
So I live in Perrysburg. I can just go on the website or give them a call, and they may have some of this stuff for free that I can just come and pick up, throw in the back of my truck, and throw in my garden.
Or you can support your local garden centers and nurseries, buy it bagged, or support one of your soil companies like Sandman or Select Stone down on Airport Highway and get some of this great material, T&J mulch. There's tons of places that have really good compost.
And this is going to grow my tomatoes so they get big.
Yep, this is the basis of holding on to your fertility in the soil.
Nice. Matt Ross, thanks again. That's this week's segment of Today's Garden. Back with some more tips with Matt Ross next week.